Hi, and welcome to your 5-minute power yoga class. And today we're going to be focusing on some little bridges and some core. So let's get started. I'll invite you to find a comfortable way to sit. You can start with something underneath your hips, and we'll just have a really quick starting centering. I'll invite you to begin by, you can just keep your hands on your thighs, bring your index finger and thumb to touch. And then we'll begin by taking 3 conscious breaths. Inhaling fully through your nose. Feel your torso expand with the breath. And as you exhale, release, noticing the sensation of the air as it leaves your nose and your body as it comes back into itself. Big breaths in and out. Good. Last one. Inhaling and exhaling. I'll invite you now to open your eyes and we'll begin. And we're going to start right on our back. So you can take your props and move them off to the side for now. And to create some heat, we're going to begin right away with some core. And we'll start off with what's called a starfish. So you're going to take your legs and your arms wide, and you'll reach your hand to the opposite foot. So you can do like just a little curl where you're lifting your shoulder blades off the mat, or you can come right up. So obviously if you come right up, it's going to be a little bit harder. So we'll start now, and we'll do, should we try 10 on each side? We'll see. So inhale, come on up. So right to left toes, left to right toes. I'm gonna hit my dog. Oh, he's so silly. So 3, and good. 4. Walter, move. Halfway there. Walter, get on your bed. Walter really wants to help out. So we've got 3 left. Oh my gosh, what did I say? 10. Last 2. Good, and 1. Oh. All right, so now I'll invite you to bring your feet in towards your bottom. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Walk your heels in towards your bum. You're going to take your feet about hip-width apart. Toes slightly turned in. Now I invite you to take your elbows to the floor, fingertips up towards the sky, palms face each other. Ground into your feet and inhale, lift your hips. Now as you lift your hips, you're going to push into your feet, and your feet are going to push slightly away from you, driving your chest towards your chin. Your tailbone moves towards your knees and inner thighs towards the floor. Actively push into the backs of your arms, lift your chest up higher. Good. 1 more breath, and then slowly lower down. Okay, so now if you can, you're going to take your arms underneath, interlace your fingers, walk your shoulder blades in, and lift your hips higher. Have your inner thighs drop, and now come up onto your tippy toes. So you can lift your hips just that little bit more, chest towards your chin. Inner thighs continue to drop. Make sure your knees aren't going wide. And then exhale, drop your heels, your hands, and your back. Now the next variation that we're going to do here, we're going to lift the legs up. So you're actually going to get some work in your glutes and your hamstrings. So you can either keep your hands in the first position we did, or you can interlace your fingers behind you, which is this version here, which is what I'm going to do. Actually, no, don't do that. Have your hands like this, because you're going to need to lift and drop your hips. So from here, I'll invite you to straighten your right leg up. Don't worry if you can't keep your heel above your hip. You can always have your knee slightly bent instead of straight. But you're going to try and keep your heel right above your hip. Foot really strong. Now press down into the backs of your arms and inhale, lift your hips up. You're going to try and push your foot up towards the sky And then exhale, lower. I'm going to do this 10 times. Inhale, lift up, and lower. Good. And again, keep lifting up nice and high. That's 4. You're going to hopefully start to feel some burning, which is great. That's 6. Keep lifting your chest. 7. Push into the backs of your arms. 8. You're doing awesome. 9 and 10. Good. Drop your foot down and then drop your hips down. Other side. Inhale, lift your hips. Now lift your left leg up. Remember, you can have your knee bent or straight. Lift up nice and high, and we'll lift and lower. So exhale down, and then inhale up. Good. Keep squeezing through your glute. Your chest is going to go up. Try and bring it right towards your chin. We're at 5. 6, lift up a little higher. 7, push into your arms. 8, almost there. 9 and 10. Bring your foot down and then lower your back down. Good. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big bear hug. And then I'll invite you to extend your legs out and your arms and set up for Shavasana. Tuck your shoulder blades under. Close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths here. Becoming more aware of the sensations of your body and your breath, even if it's just for a moment. And then I'll invite you to start to come out of it. Wiggle your fingers and toes, big stretch. Roll to your right side. And then when you're ready, press yourself up. Thanks so much for joining me in your practice today. Namaste.